Virgo with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Virgo, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. The right time, whenever you see this reading, will be the right time to see the reading. So it doesn't matter on the date. Whenever you see it, it's the right time for you to see it. Okay, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So let's get started with your reading, Virgo. All right, Virgo, see what's going on. Two cards for Virgo for their highest good. Also wanted to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. And even the papas, you know, a lot of dads are mothers too. So happy Mother's Day to all you guys. All right, here we go. Two cards for Virgo for their highest good. This is for Virgo. One more card. All right, so you have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Wow, so that's beautiful, Virgo. You start off with this beautiful card. Abundance is pouring into your life. Wow, can't get any better than that. So definitely, I feel like you're going to be on a very strong new journey. I feel like, you know, things are getting better for you. No matter what we've been through, remember, you got to keep going forward, okay? Don't let anything stop you. Keep going, because you know this is how life is, and we just got to keep pushing through. You also have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Wow, so look at that. So you got the abundance card and you got this one. In any way, shape, or form, you will receive some kind of abundance, all kinds. Then you have that breaking trail where breakthroughs are coming in. You know, you're gonna have opportunities. Feels good, energy feels really good. All right, so let's get to it. All right, Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Virgo's spirit for their highest good. So let's see what's going on. Okay, one card for the current, one for the situation, one for the past. Wow, one for the what's hidden. Came into your own reading. Very nice. Very nice to see that. Aren't these cards gorgeous? Look at that color. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. Wow. Okay. I truly feel like you guys are definitely going through this transformation, this big changes. And it's not that, you know, you're going through a lot of changes, but I just feel like things are going to change for you. You know, you're leaving a lot of things behind. You're on a different journey also. Wow. It's a lot here. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's clarify the cards. All right, so like I said, Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Leave the rest. But there's something here. Well, if you don't take anything from the reading, take something, because there is something here that you need to hear and see. All right, and because you did come into your own reading here. Wow, beautiful. I love these cards. They're so colorful and powerful. All right, so let's get to it. The Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here for... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go. I just look at that. I just jumped the gun. I'm so eager to do this. Okay. All right. So you do have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is talking about, you know, maybe this is you, or maybe you're picking up the energy, but you're very compassionate. You know, you're very loving and giving. They're asking you to trust your intuition, trust your instincts. With the Eight of Cups, you know, you are walking away from something. Maybe you're walking away from your career, or you're walking away from home, or you're walking away, or you're leaving something behind. Definitely a lot leaving behind. You have the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups is talking about new beginnings. It's talking about new things coming in, being creative, having opportunities, even a new person coming into your life. You have the Hermit card, which is your card. You know, you're very wise. You're very, you have a lot of wisdom. Really go within. You're an earth sign, so really go within and meditate, you know, exercise, whatever it is to take away the negative and keep being positive. Okay, so really go within to seek your answers that you're looking for. You also have the Nine of Cups down here. The Nine of Cups is saying that, step back and see your accomplishments. Be content with everything that you have. Even though things are changing very fast for you, really be content with everything, because big or small, have gratitude. Okay. Always be grateful for everything, because that's what opens doors. If you're grateful for everything, the universe sees it, God sees it, and the doors open. Okay. So you are very blessed to begin with, Virgo. So just know that. You have the Chariot card here. The Chariot is talking about moving forward, being successful. You could also be moving from place to place, like residence. You could be moving residence. I also feel like there's traveling here. With the Three of Wands, you do know what you want, but for some reason, I feel like you're having a hard time moving forward with it. I feel like there's an overseas position here. I feel like you're going overseas, and it's like it's holding you back, or you're kind of like nervous about it or something like that here. So let's see what the cards say. Then for the outcome, you're definitely going through a big transformation here. You are changing things within you and around you. You could find yourself looking at things differently now. You could feel, you may be feeling like, eating better, sleeping better, doing things differently, because you're on this new journey. So it's very nice. It's a big transformation that you're going through. So be ready. Here we go. All right. So, like I said, Virgo, one more time, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right, here we go. Clarify the Queen of Cups. My card. Wow. Okay. So, you do have the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles is talking about, feeling alone, feeling lonely, being hurt. Maybe maybe you're looking at this, because you're very compassionate, you're very loving. They just want you to, really trust your intuition. They want you to know that the Five of Pentacles is just temporary. Even if you feel like you're not having enough abundance. Also, I feel like the card says it all. There's breakthroughs, there's abundance coming in. So I do truly feel that it is. You're not going to be feeling like that, even if you feel like you're alone or lonely, or you feel like you're isolated, or you just feel hurt by everything that's been going on. Know that you're going to move away from that, and that it's just temporary. Okay. You're not going to be feeling like that all the time. There's going to be new people coming into your life. There's going to be new things. I feel like there is. Also too, you have the Temperance card, and you're trying to keep everything balanced. Everything is going to be balanced out for you. Be calm and have patience for everything. I feel like you are on the right path. I feel like you are very divinely guided also with the Temperance card here. I have the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? One more card. So you do have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Judgment. So, you're walking away from a lot of things, going in a new directions with the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is going a different way, starting a new journey. It's hard. It's hard. It's in your mind a lot, and you know that you have to go on this new journey. You just, it's like you're going through a lot of changes, and it's hard. You're not able to sleep at night. You're in your mind a lot. You have a lot of anxiety because you don't know what to expect on this new journey. So I would just say, to you that try to get all the rest that you can, because it is going to start very soon, this journey. So this coming week, it's going to start moving fast. So know that. You do have the Judgment again is here, and you're, like I said, you're seeing things very clearly now, but in order for you to continue to see things clearly, you also need to rest. So take time to rest. Okay. Don't just go, don't be in your head so much about all these things from the past, about everybody's worry, about everybody's health, about everybody, you're like, for some reason you're hesitant to move forward because, you have all these people weighing things on your shoulder, and you need to let that go. Okay. Because you're on this journey, on this new path for yourself. Okay. And you got to keep going forward. Everybody else knows how to handle things. There's other things or people for them. Okay. And you need to start, getting out of your mind, and know that it's being taken care of, okay? Because, things are changing for you. You're seeing things clearly. You're on this new journey now, and you're walking away from a lot of things that just were not for you anymore. It's a big change for you. You have the Ace of Cups for the past, and I feel like with the Ace of Cups that there is somebody coming into you. I feel like it's now. I feel like somebody new is coming into your life. I feel like your cup is very overflowed with opportunities. I feel like you're gonna be very creative. I feel like you're gonna it's just a lot of open doors here for you. I also feel like there's a lot of emotions here also, like you're feeling a lot. Very nice. I mean, it's because you're going through this transformation. You also have a judgment, so it's like a big, powerful thing here. But it's a beautiful energy because you're changing. Things are changing for you, So for what's hidden, you have the Hermit card. And why is the Hermit card here? That is your own card of Virgo Woman card. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Six of Cups here. You do have the Ten of Wands. The Hermit card is talking about, finding peace, finding the answers that you're looking for, meditating, getting out of your mind, because you're constantly in your mind. I feel like with the Six of Cups, I feel like you're very nostalgic. You've been thinking about the past, old girlfriends, old boyfriends, stuff like that. Also feel like you're going through a lot, because you're going through a healing also because of this transformation and the judgment that's here. But you are very divinely guided, and they are pushing you forward. It's okay to visit the past, but don't stay there, okay? Because right now you're very overwhelmed. You have the Ten of Wands here also, and you're carrying a lot on your shoulders. Not only are you on this journey, but you're carrying all the worry of everyone else. So you need to really let that go. Try to let that go as much as you can, because it is, you don't want it to block you. You don't want it to keep you from going forward, okay? So there you are going through that healing, so just remember that. You have the Nine of Cups. Remember that when you're going through a healing, that let these feelings come to the surface. It's okay to cry, it's okay to get angry, but be calm, have patience, okay? Like, just do it in the right way. Let them come up to the surface, and ask yourself, well, why am I getting angry? Why do I feel so sad? Why do I feel like this? Because you have to release all this, because you are definitely going through this transformation that's here. Wow. So you have the Nine of Cups, and why is the Nine of Cups here for Virgo on my card? Nice. Very nice. So you do have the Nine of Cups here, and the Nine of Cups is saying that, this man is basically saying, look what I've gotten. Look what I've done with my life. Look at all the accomplishments that I have here, Virgo. He's saying be content, be grateful, have gratitude for the things that are coming towards you, big or small. Really have that gratefulness, okay? They don't want you to give up on anything. Things are going to get better. Things are going to move forward. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on anything. There's time for everything. They're just asking you to be more content. There is like a dream fulfillment here, like a wish coming through, also like a blessing that's coming in. So just be ready for that. Also feel with the Six of Wands here, I feel like you're very successful in everything that you do. People recognize you for everything that you've done. You're like a role model in people's life. They look how great you are. They see you traveling. They see you starting this new journey. They see you being strong. They see you being wise, and there's continued success here. So just know that people are definitely recognizing you. There's recognition here. So, and there's success. So it's beautiful. You have the Chariot card, and what you need to do now. Why is the Chariot here? On my card. Wow. All right. So, so you do have the Chariot card here. You stand very strong-willed. You could be moving. For some of you guys, you could be moving residence. You could be leaving something behind, definitely. I also feel like you're going to have a lot of success, and you are definitely moving forward. But with the King of Swords here, maybe it could be that maybe, you need to speak your truth about things. Maybe there's some kind of truth here that you need to speak. I feel like you need to focus on you need to focus on this new journey that you're on, because it's like you're so much in your mind, but that you're like not you could be missing things, and they want you to really they want you to really start focusing, okay? Because you need to. Um, really try your best to focus on your career or on the things that's going on in your life, but like don't be in your mind all the time, because you have that in here, okay? So it's not good to be in your mind. All it creates is anxiety, tension, frustration, but it's also because you're going through a healing. But they want you to focus, okay? Because you're very strong-willed, you're very wise. Like I said, you know how to handle all things. And you have the Six of Swords here with the Eight of Cups. So definitely you're leaving a lot of things behind. Anything that you were dealing with, drama, obstacles, people not having your back, people lying to you, or, regret about these decisions, you're leaving them behind, because you don't want to take them with you on this new journey. You're going to calmer waters. Things are going to get better for you. It's smoothing out for you, which is nice. You have the Three of Wands here. And why is the Three of Wands here? One more card. Wow. So it's time to rest, okay? Because there's a lot of plans that you have in your mind. You already know what you want. The Three of Wands is saying, I'm ready. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to go on this new journey. You know what you want. You could be keeping quiet about it and not really telling anybody. But I do believe that you're progressing forward. But you do have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is saying that there is going to be abundance here, but you need to start nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself more. Eating better, sleeping better, getting out of your mind, exercising, whatever it is. You need to start taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. You're an earth sign, so go outside and walk, plant things, play in the dirt, whatever it is, but you really need to start taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. I feel like somebody around you could be pregnant, or you're picking up the energy, or this could be you also, but you're picking up the energy of someone I see little kids around. I see that there's some kind of pregnancy. So just know that there is a lot of growth here, a lot of growth. You do have the Knight of Cups also. Really pay attention to your dreams, follow your heart and where you want to do. Okay. Don't just settle for what everybody else is settling. You follow your heart, and that makes you happy. What is it that's going to make you happy, Virgo? What is it that's going to make you smile all the time and enjoy your life and to where you're going to be? They're asking you to follow your heart and make decisions with your heart, okay? Because it's really, they're giving you all these opportunities, but they want you to do the right thing. They want you to really make decisions with your heart, like follow your heart. I feel like you're aligning with your path also. I feel like things are definitely going to change for you. I feel like you really need to also trust your intuition. There is traveling here. There is decisions that you're going to be making. You're going to have a lot of ideas. You're going to start new projects. You just need to be calm about things and have patience, okay? Because not everything's going to fall in one day, but things are going to start moving very fast. So just wait. They are. Then you have. But that's why they want you to nurture yourself. That's why they want you to take care of yourself and sleep and rest and get out of your mind, okay? Because, things are changing. It's almost as if, like I said, you're being very blessed, and they're guiding you on this journey. So you have the Death card here. And why is the Death card here? One more card. Wow. Wow, that's nice. You came into your reading again, you guys. This is something here. So just know that. So you're going through a big transformation because you do have the Death card here. The Death card here is like, it's like if you see this picture, right? The Death man is here, right? And this man right here, he's all like crumpled down, he's down, but there's a little kid there. That man is this little kid right here. you're going to be renewed. Like you're changing things. Things are changing for you, inside and out. You do have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups is talking about, there could be some kind of offer coming in for you. Really pay attention, okay? Really, there could be some kind of connection that you have with somebody also with this new person that's coming in. There could be some kind of connection there. I also feel like you need to trust your higher self, okay? Like your intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself, because you need to make choices and decisions from your heart, okay, and your intuition. Really trust your intuition, you guys, okay? And then you have the Hermit card, and like I said, the Hermit is talking about, going within, finding that closure to everything that you've been dealing with, feeling at peace, clearing your mind so you don't have to be staying up like this, like here, okay, always in your mind, wondering about this, wondering about that, not able to sleep, so really, go within, go outside, walk, exercise, whatever it is, but really start clearing your mind, because things are going to be moving fast for you. And think there's a lot of change here. All right, so Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.